Okay. I'm officially nervous. This is my first time on a leader bike. 2018 a Ninja ZX10R. Now right out the gate, I've got traction control, I've got a whole bunch of electronic things that I don't know how to adjust, but I do have it in full powered mode. And quick shift is enabled on this bike. And according to Kawasaki, you can use quick shift as long as you're over 2,500 RPMs. So we're going to test that. Ooh, quick shift is dope. Don't know if this is... Oh yeah, it is downshift enabled as well. Oh man, that is so nice. I've never ridden a bike with quick shift either. So I'm just experiencing all kind of new things today. Big shout out to Wayne's. Big shout out to Wayne's for putting me on a leader bike. Like I said, never been on a leader bike before. Now we do have the electronic steering dampener from Öhlins. We've got Brembo brakes. I don't think this is an ABS model actually. Oh my gosh, I love quick shift. Let that be known. I think I'm gonna have to see if they make a quick shift for my FZ, or I might just have to bite the bullet and get that new 636. And I can say one thing for sure, I love the body positioning of Cowies. I don't know what it is about them, but the other day I rode Rolling on Two Wheels' R6 with him, and of course I just, something about the R6, it's so cramped up, whereas this thing and the 636, both of them just, I don't know, they fit my body. Maybe I just have a weird body and Kawasaki knows this and makes bikes specifically for me. Oh my gosh, this bike just feels so nice. And it's light too. You know, everybody always whines about leader bikes. Oh, they're heavy, they're heavier. Just stick with a 600. Leader bikes are heavier. Yeah, by like maybe like 40 pounds. You know, don't quote me on that, but you know, probably like 40 pounds max heavier than a 600. It's not much, I know that much for sure. Now I am going to take this thing on a test loop through town because I want to see how, you know, I've ridden, you know, I rode Chase's 636 around for a day, and I know, you know, with 600s a lot of times you're dealing with, you know, having to ring them out just a little bit more to take off and everything. So I want to see the torque difference. Now I do have traction control on this thing. I think I mentioned that earlier, but man, I mean, it's nice and light. It's very manageable. I'm actually able to flat foot this thing too, which is remarkable for me with my short inseam. Oh, that sound though. And of course this bike does have the slipper clutch. I think Kawasaki calls it a back torque limiting clutch. I keep wanting to let off the throttle when I shift. Just the initial impression off of the bike is amazing. Like, you know, it's very manageable, and this is, you know, this is, you know, my first time on a leader bike. It's very manageable if you know kind of what you're doing, and I guess, you know, you can cut the you can cut the power modes back and everything as well, but I just can't get over how comfortable the positioning, the body positioning on this bike is. I mean, I'm not hunched over. I'm actually able to sit upright very well on it and cruise. The throttle's definitely not touchy by any means. Like, just rolling on the throttle, it doesn't jerk or anything like that. It's just nice and okay. Let's give you some power here. Let's accelerate a little bit. Like, that's what the bike feels like. But I know Kawasaki definitely, I think it's a 10-liter air box on this thing. And I mean, just having that much air available really helps pick up the low to mid-range torque on the bike. I mean, the bike makes, I want to say it's 197 horsepower, I believe. Yeah, 197 horsepower and like around 90 feet-pound of torque. So it's no slouch. That is for sure. It is absolutely no slouch. Let's see what the fuss is about on a liter bike here. That's addicting very quickly. That is very quickly addicting. Let me just say that, oh, if I had any justification to buy a liter bike, I would be picking this one up. I can't get over, like, I mean, the suspension is nice and comfortable, and I mean, it does, you know, this is a, you know, top tier bike almost. I mean, the double R is obviously a little bit more race ready per se, but this is still a top tier bike here. So you know, it's feeling it just like laying over a little bit. Oh, that feels good. It feels very good, actually. This thing's just so stable. It's so incredibly stable right now. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm gonna have, riding things like this is gonna screw around and make me get rid of the FZ. I can just see that now. Like, riding something like this would make me get rid of the FZ real quick. Oh my gosh. God, this thing's so refined. And I mean, I'm sure people are going to say, well, you haven't really experienced any other liter bikes. You know, wait till you try this bike, wait till you try that bike. Yeah, I'm sure you're 100% correct on that. But as of right now, this is the only thing I've got to compare it to. I want to put a huge shout out to Wayne Cycle. If you want to go on their website and check this bike out, it's Wayne, there's no S, it's WayneCycleShop.com. Make sure to ask for Jennifer. She's there Thursday through she's there Tuesday through Saturday. Tell her that you saw, you learned about them from this channel, and I'm sure they'll be psyched to hear that. I know I will be. But you can check out their entire inventory on their website. That's WayneCycleShop.com. And you can check them out on Facebook and Instagram too. All the same name, WayneCycleShop.com. Until next time, guys, peace.